Let's take you through the grid then for this one. Max Lovell will start this one on pole with Harry Bell alongside. Rory Hamilton and Jacob Underhill are your second row of the grid, with Jakub Milcharski and Ilya Veliko making up row number 3. Teddy Young and Wyatt McAllister are row 4, with Adi Manu and Sukhmani Kira on row 5 to round out the top 10. Oliver Sanderson and Miles Burton are row 6. It'll be Harrison Bishop and Maximilian Braskov, Tyler Mason-Gray and Hendrix Bennett, Noah Hobson and Solomon Adeniji, and they will be joined by your top 2 finishers from the pre-B final, which will be Fabian Gandhock and Harley Higgins. That's how they line up then for this pre-A final in your cadets for Club 100 cadets and juniors. This is round 6 of the cadets and round 7 of your juniors here at Clay Pigeon Raceway in Dorset. Myself, Howard Mitchell, and John Ratcliffe in the comms position for you for this Alpha live stream. We do hope you're enjoying the coverage. Do please keep your comments coming in if you're here to support a particular driver, as we look good for the off here in our cadets. And away we go. Max Lovell in the number 42 leads them away, with Harry Bell in the 39 into Billy's blind for the first time, and they're both going to go wide.
One off in the background,
and there's someone gone there, and it's a full start called already.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
I'm not sure the Clark
some people haven't seen
too happy with the formation there.
I think the leaders jumped as soon as the pusher cart pulled out the way.
Yes.
Rather than waiting for the lights to go green. I think that was the issue there, because it meant that then the guys at the back got kind of left for dead.
Yeah, absolutely. So full start flag is shown. That is the full start flag in karting. I always think
chevron.
Of it is the chevron. I always like to think of it as you were at green flag. You are going down from green flag to yellow flag conditions again. That's how I always thought of it anyway. I don't know if that works for anyone else, but that's how I see it.
Sad face.
Sad face as well.
Hopefully it's going to be a happy face this time. Slow down, slow down.
Here we go then. And away we go. And I'm not sure they're happy with that one either.
No.
I think that may well be a full start.
False start.
Yeah.
On the timing.
I think Nicky Richardson wasn't too
Come
happy
on,
with
guys. Bell and Lovell at the front need to just slow down the pack. Keep it half pace until you see that green light.
Yeah.
And then you're good to go.
Yeah. It's just another
sad face.
Yeah, indeed. It's just another thing the cadets
look at Nicky Richardson.
Get this right.
With his sunglasses on. What a shot of a beautiful man.
It's a good look. He makes that work a lot better than I would.
Any look for Nicky Richardson is a good look. How he throws those Club 100 carts around is mesmerising.
It is. Right then, let's see if we can get this right this time.
Come on, guys and gals. Let's get this started. Third time of asking. Are we going to lose a little bit of time on the clock because of that?
Yeah, it's already been taken from 12 down to 10.
Has it?
So I think they'll leave it at 10 for this one. Then if it went again, they take it down further.
Okay. Yep. Keep it slow. Keep it slow.
Tends to be done. Okay, let's see how we do then this time. Max Lovell in the 42, Harry Bell in the 39. I think they're happy with that one. And away we go towards Billy's blind. The number 17 of Rory Hamilton looking racy here as they head through Billy's blind, but it is going to remain Max Lovell at the head of the field. Can they all get through the S's cleanly? Yes, they can.
That was exit stage left.
Driver off to driver's left there. And that's unusual. We're hearing that's the 34 who went off, which would make it Miles Burton. So thankfully Miles came to a stop before making any contact with the barriers there.
I was a bit nervous that they might fly off towards the barriers there, but luckily all okay. I didn't see if they were helped round at all, or whether simply it was just a big kick of oversteer and just sent it round. But Hamilton is all over the rear bumper of Lovell here, tries it round the outside of the first corner. Can he keep his nose in? Down towards Billy Spine. He does go for it down the inside. He's got all sides on them, and Hamilton's round! Hamilton is round at the first corner, and he's going to drop all the way to the back of the pack.
Yeah, that's going to be gutting for him, and we've got the 28 going over the grass as well. That's Jacob Underhill going across the 46
off in the background as well, McAllister.
Yeah, indeed. That is Wyatt McAllister. Oh, dearie me. It's a bit of a scruffy one this so far. Harry Bell then, I believe, inherits the race lead after all of that. And, that's gutting as well for Rory Hamilton to have spun like that and have them all going by.
He was very late on the brakes. It was an amazing move, but just tried to get that kart turned in as to not hit the driver on the outside, and the kart just did not want to do it.
I have to say, that just going back to the Miles Burton incident briefly, I did have an incident here once a few years ago where someone spun and coming out the S's on the first lap, and everyone went either side, I steered to the left and tried to turn right to straighten myself up again, basically to go back down the straight. But my left wheels were on the grass, and that just sent me into spin. And it looked very similar to that incident.
Something like that, yeah.
So it might have just been that you got spooked by someone slowing down. That was a brilliant move.
Was lovely.
By Ilya Veliko past Max Lovell there through Horseshoe. Brilliant stuff from the championship leader coming into today, and the number 51 is up into second place. So that was lovely. We've got this breakaway group of 5 now at the front of this. Harry Bell, Ilya Veliko, Max Lovell in the 42, Sukmani Kira in the 78, and the 45 of Teddy Young. And that's Ilya Veliko trying to tuck underneath Harry Bell as well. And Harry Bell concedes. That is crucial. That's how you get home at the end of the day, it has to be said. So heads up driving there from Harry Bell. And he can now think about maybe getting back. And there is a look from Sukmani Kira as well on Max Lovell, but she can't quite make it work. And that might leave her open to attack from Teddy Young, but it stays as they were for now, as that's now Max Lovell trying to tuck underneath Harry Bell side by side through right bend, and that might give an opportunity to Kira, and indeed it does. So Sukmani Kira through and up into third place. That good judgment by her there, and that she can now have a look at potentially get past Harry Bell. And there's this group behind as well, by the way, which is led by Solomon Adeniji. Plenty of racing action throughout the field here, and that's going to be a hairy moment there. I'm very glad to see everyone managed to keep going.
Good catch there. From the 64,
indeed.
I think it was.
Yeah, that was a heart in the mount moment for Milcharski there.
But manages to recuperate things. The 12 might try and go up and underhill. Actually, no, possibly the 72 trying it through there. As we see the 21 and the 65 continuing to battle. That's Adeniji and Braskov. Braskov trying to hang it around the outside. Doesn't look like it's going to work though. Going to have to continue that one. I found it fun in the group ahead last time. Young managed to get past Lovell, and they're learning. Young immediately gets past and then says, "Let's work together to catch back up." Love to see that.
Yeah, absolutely. It is. Sprint racing has a lot of strategy to it at the end of the day. You know, when do you work together? Who works with who? So it's always good to see. Here is 72 and the 49, that being Bishop and Gandhock. That's great from Fabian to get up that high. I was going to say that,
yeah.
But I just did a double check.
Yeah, I didn't. I was like, wait, I swear that's from the B final. Yeah, started 19th in this.
Brilliant drive by Fabian to get up there. 64 there of Milcharski, going side by side again. I think that might have been with. Milcharski has, dropped down that line. I think it was just out of position, and it's lost the momentum, as there's a penalty for forcing a driver wide for Noah Hobson. I think that's 2 positions at the end of the race, if memory serves correctly. Just coming up to halfway on the clock then, bearing in mind that this was shortened to a 10-minute race. 2 wide here,
that's
nearly
Hamilton.
3 wide.
Trying to make his way back through.
Yeah, so he's caught up onto the back of the pack, and is battling away with Miles Burton and Noah Hobson there.
Indeed, I think he was through on Miles Burton. Was trying to then get past Noah Hobson. As you say, leaders start another lap here, as we are indeed over halfway through this one now. Ooh, is that a change?
Second place battle, and it's not a change for now, because it's still Bell from Lovell from Sukmani Kira. But
indeed, you're right.
It's one of the closest battles out there on track, and Teddy Young's in on this as well in the 45.
It wasn't a great exit for Sukmani. Felt the need to cover then through the left-hander there, which then has lost them time to the 2 ahead.
Yep, absolutely.
But as you say, it's all about tactics, especially with 4 minutes to go. Because you might get ahead with 4 minutes to go, and you could find yourself right at the back of this pack once again by the end.
As a statement of intent, Rory Hamilton, who we saw spin and sadly drop to the back, fastest lap of the race at the moment, 43.2. Statement of intent maybe for what we might see from him for the remainder of this race, and indeed into the A final later on. Harry Bell under increasing pressure here as they head down the Sturmey Straight towards the hairpin. But for now, I think it's at this decision point between, do we want to attack, or are we working together here to try and get back onto terms with Ilya Veliko?
No,
the answer's no. But it's an interesting one, what actually causes that, because it's not necessarily a driver going on the attack. It can be that Harry makes the choice to defend.
Yeah, or defends, yeah.
And that in of itself goes, okay, if you've got to defend, we are going to attack then.
Yeah.
Sukmani Kira is, I thought had a move on there, but actually it's Lovell who's trying to tuck underneath Bell and gets the job done. Textbook move there through Billy's blind before the S's, and that was nicely done for Max Lovell to get up into second place.
Yeah, that was really clean. Max didn't even need to curtail his line through the S's there. Managed to carry speed very nicely. But it's going to go overtaken. What a move from Harry Bell. Back up into P2. How'd you like that?
Yeah, and Teddy Young's getting alongside Sukmani Kira, but it's going to be difficult to convert that one into a move as she's going to have the inside line for the next two corners. And they come out again to complete lap number 10.
To use your line earlier, if you'd looked at the timing, you would have thought nothing had happened.
Exactly.
But we know differently.
Exactly that. So, stays as they were on the timing sheets. 2.4 seconds to the good now is Ilya Veliko, though, as a result of that battling.
Rory Hamilton continuing to set fastest laps as well, mate.
Yes, good point. 43.055. That is
really fast.
Significantly, yeah, that's
really
the fastest by quite a long way.
Fastest by half a second, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's really good. Definitely one to watch later on in the day. As our battle for second place comes through top bend. Shadows beginning to lengthen a bit here at Clay Pigeon now.
They are. We're getting into the later afternoon, aren't we? Jacob Underhill gets a penalty, sadly, though. ABC bump and pass. Look for the move there. Sukmani Kira goes quite deep there through Billy's blind, but luckily not close enough to attack was Teddy Young.
I think that might have been against Jakub Milcharski that he did the ABC bump and pass, because Jakub lost out quite a bit there.
It looks as such. Max Lovell getting a second contact warning. One more of those, and he's going to get a penalty for it.
Yeah, absolutely. You need to be careful here. He's got to pick his moment correctly to get by effectively, but also cleanly. That's the key thing.
Ooh, great exit off the corner there for Bell.
Yeah.
That's leaving Lovell open to attack from Sukmani Kira. Not close enough to go for it into Billy's blind.
I reckon it's going to very much be a theme, that, of getting through cleanly when we get the British Universities Karting Championship going again in a few weeks' time, because it's very much about getting through cleanly in that championship, as side by side go Bell and Lovell again.
Yeah, Lovell tried it around the outside, exiting the S's, but couldn't quite get it done, and now is opening up to an attack with Sukmani, but Sukmani's on the outside. Will Teddy Young be able to take advantage? Not this time around, and they stay as is. Another not great exit from the 42 of Lovell. Sukmani's going to try it around the outside here as we go on to the last lap. She's got the inside for Billy's blind. Can she get it stopped under the brake? She's going to go a bit wide. Will the 42 be able to get up and under? No, Sukmani's up into P3.
Yeah, she positioned herself well there. She knew that there was the possibility of the counter-attack, so just took a slightly tighter line there to deter any move. Ilya Veliko is 4 seconds up the road from all of this, by the way, so he's looking good for that result. But they still battle their way through Horseshoe here. Harry Bell has defended this one gallantly. Here is Ilya Veliko, who's going to come round the final corner now and take the win in the Pre-A final in the cadets. Who's going to be second, though? It will be Harry Bell, and then it will be Sukmani Kira, who takes the third place just ahead of Max Lovell and Teddy Young. And there'll be Harrison Bishop, Solomon Adeniji, Maximilian Braskoff, Oliver Sanderson, and Wyatt McCallum.